Alright, already cooked?
Yep.
Alright. Yo! We here. Episode 1. Worst Guys Podcast. I got myself in the building, Emil Cutter. I got Brandon in the building. I got Freddy in the building. How we feeling, y'all?
Feeling good, man. Finally, we've been talking about this being in the works, but we finally here, man. I'm proud.
Yo.
Let's do this.
Long overdue. So the intro you heard was my guy Reef. Shout out to 80 Reef. Look him up. That's what we're going to do, something heavy with this podcast. We're going to drop music in the beginning. We're going to drop music at the end from underground artists that we all listen to, that we all fuck with heavy. So, you know, make sure you give myself
Hit us up in the DM too. Like, if you have some shit that you want us to listen to and also share and we fuck with it, send us to the link. In the DM.
We check that out and then we just go from there, yo. And then we can intro it, outro it, all that good shit. So, my guys, how we feeling, bro? Brandon, how you feeling, man? How was your weekend, bro?
Bro, my weekend was save money. That's
Save money?
That's a
I
fact.
ain't going out in a few months. We saving money out here.
No going out, bro.
And we cup.
And we cup.
I don't know about you. Don't put me in this. I'm not.
Not we cup. Brandon cup.
Yeah.
But I respect it, yo. That's sometimes, yo, staying inside, taking that L and just playing Xbox, that's how you save money out here, bro. That's
Bro,
how you
I waste money doing that shit too, bro. I just bought a game, fucking $60 and all that shit. So.
My guy, so my weekend was chilling. I went out. What was it? I went out Friday. I went out on a date with some. Let's see. We're not gonna say names. We're not gonna say names. You feel me? I gotta give her a nickname. She a little. I went out on a date with O John. You feel me?
OG. That's the name. OG.
I went on a date with OG. And I took it to the spot in the LES, and it was super cool, super lit.
What
like
spot?
The Ren. It's like on. I forgot the address completely. I know it's by Bowery though. I know I had to take the train for an hour because niggas work in the Bronx, and I had to go down there. Blah blah. So I went on a date, and it was smooth. I don't know. That shit's up in the air, bro. Yeah, females is weird. I don't know. That is up in the air. I don't know if she want to date. I don't know if she want to just mess around. That shit.
Nah, they gotta speak up, bro. We at that age. Look, listen, ladies, listen. We at this age where you gotta speak up. Like, if you want something, say it. Don't play games.
Bro.
That's it with the games. That's it.
So OG a little older than me, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's up in the air. She don't really got time like that. I don't really got time like that because I'm doing a lot of stuff here too, and it's just like, but whatever. But she said we gonna make the effort, then we gonna make the effort. So I'm gonna see her again next weekend. Let y'all know how that go. You feel me? And then after that, I went to see my son Chaz, DJ at Vinyl. Shout out to Chaz. Fuck Chaz on IG. But yeah, and then that's it, bro. And then a lot of white people at the spot, unfortunately. Bro, when we got there was a rock concert, and niggas was bumping like Queen and shit like that. And I'm just like sitting there. Like,
It's in the LES though, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. It's the LES, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm surprised over here, bro. We got speaking of white people, shit.
Getting gentrified like crazy.
Gentrified over here. Nothing wrong with my white people. Like, I fuck with y'all. But I'm just saying, the gentrification is real. Just know that.
But yeah, bro, nothing crazy. I can't even complain. I spent a lot of money and I hated that because I went on the date, the bill got on the table, right? And then she reached for it and I was like, nah, I'll reach for it. And then she was like, all right, you got it. And I was like, all right, bet. And I went out and I wasted money and it was sort of L, but it wasn't an L because I got to see OG.
Feel you,
and
bro.
We gonna build that up.
Bro, why don't girls like to go halfway with the bill, bro?
Yo, if they do a pump fake, she did like a little, like, and
Nah, I always pay.
That was my whole summer 2018, bro.
What?
Just go out. Just money.
go out and then you pay for it and then it's just like,
But I pay for that shit.
But my rule of thumb is like, I can't complain because I initiated the date. So if you invite me, I'm expecting you paying. That's my thought process.
I'm gonna start doing that shit too.
Yeah,
bro.
They don't be inviting us out like that. Like
you cup. I'm not gonna say nothing. You cup. So Freddy, how was your weekend, my guy?
Oh man, I was chilling. You know, I was just playing the crib Friday night. It was Saturday. I popped out to play ball with my bros. Y'all already know I busted got asses, dropped, calling 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists.
You that man. You keeping track of stats now?
Yeah, bro, keep track of stats, you feel me? Nah, but other than that, bro, I was tired after that, son. Like, but back then, niggas used to play like the whole day playing ball. After
Oh, yeah,
like three
I'm
full,
super washed.
bro. After 3 full courts, bro, that's it. I'm done, bro.
You get 3 full court, I get 1 in, and I'm done.
Bro.
I don't go out none of that shit, bro. Hell no.
I'm
But
super
I
washed.
remember we went to Cleveland and we did that 6 hour, we did that wild drive. And we went straight to playing ball. My man Will caught the wild cramp.
I caught the wild cramp 1 game in a full court, and then I was just like, yo, I didn't know I was that much of an old head. I gotta stretch now. I gotta be hydrated. I can't just go play ball like from sitting down to just going in. Nah, I can't. I gotta stretch.
Yeah,
I gotta
bro,
go through a whole process.
Stretch, bro. We old. But other than that, that's my weekend. But tonight I'm gonna go to Astro World. I'm gonna see Travis Scott perform.
How much you dropped on them tickets?
Yo, listen.
Listen.
This ain't even the most I dropped on tickets, alright? So don't judge me. I waited online, like it was online on the website. I dropped 200 for general admissions. I don't think that's bad, trying to be in the front. In comparison to OVO Fest, summer 2017, I spent 500.
Damn, bro. That's a used car.
Why you told us that?
That's a used car.
But it was lit though, I fucked with the experience. But all in all, I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, that's my weekend.
And you got Yeezys on, so them joints is fried
Nah,
tonight.
chill. These are like the shits that everybody got, bro. Come on, son. Look. I know everybody got these. Come on.
They gonna be the joints that everyone's stepping on.
Facts. Fuck it though.
That's that general admission, like, but that's the only way to go see Travis. You gotta be on the floor. Because I was thinking about seeing him the first leg of the tour back at MSG, and I was really staring at like 480, looking at it like, yo, am I really about to drop 480 on general admission tickets?
Bro, I'm not going to a concert unless I'm like jumping. Like
No, but
I'm not sitting at any
but his concert is like that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
gonna be mosh
Only violence
pits
you
and
gotta drop
everything.
bread.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna fuck with my local artists and just go to their shows and just be like, yo, I'm here.
What I realized though is my son Travis is really entering that like
No, he's a
superstar
superstar.
level. Like if you selling out the Garden, Barclays Center, like you there. Like you feel me?
Nah, he's selling out stadiums. Like
Yeah.
he's in the echelon. Like that's it. Like he's with the Drakes. He's with the Kanyes. He's with the.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
Hov don't really tour like that no more, but he went Hov, like selling out arenas, bro.
Thanks.
It's crazy because back in 2016, like when he dropped Rodeo, like I felt like that would have been a tour where you could sell out the Garden and shit, but I don't think he was on tour for the Garden back then. I don't
Nah,
think
bro,
so.
he's doing
This
arenas.
is it now,
Astro World
yeah.
is doing arenas. I don't even know if Birds and Trap their arenas.
I don't know.
I don't know if that
I'm
did
looking
it.
forward to what he's gonna do later on in his career too. So, yeah.
Nah, that's just crazy, bro. But the what's really funny with Travis is somehow he managed to stay like. He with Kylie, but like he managed to stay out of that limelight. Like you don't really see other than that little. There was like a whole. I remember there was like a fake thing going on that like they call him cheating, but it was like some other guy that looked like Travis.
Nah, but I heard he's cheating. Like so, I don't know, but I heard some shit that he's cheating again.
Yeah, the balcony shit.
Yeah,
that was
that
a
was
while back.
Bro, that was like a whole like a viral video. Like some guy.
Yeah,
It was a
that's what I'm
social
saying.
experiment. It was a social experiment.
And he's managed to like stay out the limelight like that. Unlike my son Tristan Thompson out here pulling from 30.
Yo, he can't even shoot and he's pulling from 50. What you talking about?
The funny thing is I seen a headline and it was like NBA star. I'm like, yo, Tristan Thompson ain't no star.
Yeah,
He a role player at this point. Like,
yo,
he always
Canada
been
needs a
role player.
statue of Tristan Thompson. I'm telling you, bro. He's yo. That's my man.
Yo, that whole situation was funny to me, and everybody kept like bugging on Jordan Woods, and I found that funny because it's just like, bro, black men don't cheat. We don't cheat. Like minorities and gentlemen don't cheat. Latin men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. That's a myth.
Nah,
that's all
a
a myth.
fact.
He ain't cheat.
Bro, but I don't want to hear nothing from what she say, cause Shorty fucked the whole industry, bro. Like I ain't trying to hear all of that, bro.
Bro, he like over 8 for getting caught.
Bro,
No, I think he's doing that on purpose though. That's the
that's the
thing.
memes. That's the memes.
I feel like
He's just trying to get caught. Like you don't want.
Bro, he don't care. He's doing that shit on purpose, bro. Shorty's not trying to leave
He
him,
don't want
bro.
releasing the information on himself.
Yeah, he got the burner account like KD, and he's just like, yo, peep what I'm doing.
But how y'all feel about that though? Like knowing, like, let's say a Shorty trying to talk to you, right? But she trying to cuff, but you know wild niggas killed that already. How do you feel about like?
You talking about Black China?
But with like Chloe too, like I know Tristan killed mad niggas, bro.
Like, I don't care about that whole family.
That whole family get you tight. Now, when it comes to that situation, it's tricky because this is like, you got to be on that progressive. It's 2019. Like I don't care. Anything before me didn't matter about. But in the back of your mind, you straightly thinking about that shit.
Yeah, that's
so I don't know. So it feel like a lot of people in the limelight, Tristan Thompson, Fresh Montana, like everybody, like they all just like passing girls around. The same girl passing it around. I'm just like, bro. that's a lot of, like, that's how you think it's not gonna last, because then you gotta deal with mad scrutiny. Like, if I'm Tristan Thompson, bro, and the minute I got with Chloe and I throw up a picture, and then the first thing I see is some nigga commented rocket emojis, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be wild tight. And it's just like, this the ego, and I don't care if you a millionaire, bro, that shit still bothers me.
It's a manhood, bro.
I know it does.
Like, for me, in general, like, I try not to think too much of shorty's past, because, like, I had my fair share too. Like, you feel me? Like,
you was out here dying?
I mean, you know, sometimes.
You was out here dying?
But like, I try not to care, but at the same time, when you cool with a nigga, but like not OD, but you just dap the nigga up like, oh, what's good? In the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, I killed shorty. Like, you feel me? That bothers me a little bit, but fuck it, man.
I don't know. It's tricky, man. It's tricky. I was dating another older John, and I remember towards the end of that, I was like,
you and these older John.
Yo, you. We already got OG, and then
like, you two, what's up?
My son like them cougars.
Bro, I just want somebody to take care of me, bro. Yeah. I need somebody that make enough salary that I can stay home and just chill.
Oh, you trying to be a housewife?
I'm trying to be a housewife, bro. Proud housewife.
A house husband?
And both. All of that, bro. I'm just trying to be home. I don't want to go out. I just be wanting to stay in my crib. But nah. And then I remember thinking about that. Like, I was like, the more I started going out with her, and like seeing her, meeting her friends, and being out in general, and I'll be like, yo, we out to La Línea. She's like, oh, I used to go there all the time when I first turned 21. I'm like, oh, let's go to Horace. She used to be like, I used to go there all the time when I'm like, ah, no, you've been everywhere in the LES. And then we going places, bro. There was one time we went to the Wallace in Harlem, and bro, and I'm just standing there, right? We drinking, we just talking, and I kid you not, bro, some random bull pulled up. And she tapped him and was like, oh my God, like, I forgot his name. Like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in mad long. And in my head, I'm just like, put it in a face, bro. Like, what? All right, gotta eat that. You know, you just gotta, let me not pay attention to it. Another guy pulled up. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in mad long. I'm like, nah, hold up.
Yeah, bro.
So then I started like, yo, it's cool. How you know
But you can't worry about that stuff. Like,
it's hard not to.
It's hard, but at the same, bro. At the same time,
you just have to trust your girl. Like,
nah.
You do and you don't.
Yeah, you do and you don't, bro. Listen. Like, I know a couple shorties out there, bro. Like, they got their names or whatever, and they let's say they go out with their guy friends, right?
Yeah.
Like, the nigga will come at the end of the night, but he doesn't know that the other nigga is standing right next to him killed his girl. Like, last week. I kid you not. This shit happens, bro. This shit really happens.
She got you paranoid looking at everybody.
You can't live life like that. It's not a way to live.
It's not, but I'm saying, like, at least in the back of your mind, bro. In the back of your mind, you always think like, like, huh? Or like, you'll just scroll through IG and see the comments and you're like, boom. Case in point, you remember, damn, I'm mad hard at making code names. Yeah, I was about to say Shorty's name.
Just say code name B or C or some shit, bro.
Damn, I can't even think of it. But you remember John from Bob Bar? That we was leaving when we was out with Caesar.
Yeah.
So met this random John.
Yeah.
At Bob Bar, right?
Yeah.
And then I got her number, right? Boom, we talked throughout the week, exchanged IGs. I peeped, straight got like 3,000 followers. And I was like, alright, that's
alright. For a girl, that's okay.
Alright, and then I'm looking through I'm looking at the pictures, right? Because I'm trying to see, like, alright, let me see, because I was gone at Bob Bar, so I knew she was fire. I didn't know, like, I'm like, alright. Start seeing through the comments, niggas really pulling just shots, like, oh, damn, you looking fine, blah, blah, this, that, and third. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I could ever talk to her like that now.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
oh, that's Miami.
That's Miami, John. That's Miami, John.
But that's another thing, though, like, if you got a girl in the bag that everybody is trying to kill, but you know, like, yeah, I got that on lock.
It's just insecurities.
But that, like, to me, I'm like, yeah, I got that. Like, you feel me? Like, everybody want that. Yeah, what's up? I got that. I got that. That's in my back pocket. Like, what's up? Like, you feel me?
But the reason I say, like, you can't really care about that type of stuff, like guys trying to, like, talk to your girl, like, you just have to, like, trust that she.
No, yeah, and ultimately
attention.
Yeah.
And like in my head, I just have like this like one strike, you're out. Like if you gonna like
slip up on
one
strike, bro,
and I can't trust you. Like I'm not gonna.
What about
I hold grudges forever, bro. I
know you do. I know you do.
What about suspecting some shit though?
What?
What about suspecting some shit like shout out to Caesar. Yeah, but what about suspecting some shit though? Like, you don't know for sure that she did something, but you suspected it because you read a text the wrong way, for example.
Bro,
Is that still a strike?
What is it? You innocent until proven guilty, bro.
Innocent until proven guilty? That's how you live in your life? You a better man than both of us. You a better man than both of us.
You can't live your life like that, bro. Like,
I'm just saying, it's not, I don't live my life, like, I don't want to, like, even now when I'm talking to OG, I don't live my life like, oh, I wonder what the fuck she's doing. Like, I'm not thinking about that. But it'll be times where it's just, like, randomly. I'm not saying all the time, but you just be sitting there, just throw the pick up on the gram, and then you see some super thirsty bull, like, damn, you looking fire. And now I'm just like, alright, who's this?
Yeah, but it happens though, bro. Like females be hitting niggas up in the DMs all the time.
Or tell me if this happened to you. Like, I was out when I went on the date with OG to the Ren. Bro, I don't know why. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, I consider her super bad. And then I'm just like, I'm just walking with her side by side. We go into our table, and I just see like, we gotta walk by the bar, and I just see niggas like looking, and then boom, one of them said something to her. I don't know what it was. It could have been like, excuse me. That shit had me like, now I gotta put my hand around her. Like, I gotta put my arm around her. Cause bro, not even... cause
you can't be fighting people like that.
I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight. Bro, I'm not trying to fight. The thing is, I'm not trying to. I'm not looking to fight. I'm 5'8". I'm super washed. I get winded playing ball. I'm not trying to fight. I'm good. I could normally talk.
Crack the bottle on the bar and be like, "What's up?" Like,
stop saying fight, bro. You die your whole night ruined, bro.
Exactly. Boom. And now we older. We not in high school, so like you get arrested as a rap for you. That's a whole case. And now especially I work with kids too, so that's another whole situation. But nah. So then we walk into the bar, right? And then old boy says something, and then I'm just like. Alright, so now I gotta put my arm around her to let everybody know, I'm with OG right now. Like this is my bro. And it's bro, cause people be wildin'. You was there when we went to La 45 with your girl and we need a nickname for the other one too now. But you was there with actress John. You was there with actress.
Was I there that night?
Nah. You went to the Drake and Kanye thing. This was like recently. So we went right, and I'm not even like me and her kind of talked, but it never went anywhere with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just cool with her. She's just a good person, whatever. Blah, she's just mad fun to be around. But she's fire. Not even gonna lie, she's super bad. So actress John is just like walking through the crowd. Boom, everybody lit. So you know, you been to Lot 45. It's shoulder to shoulder when it's packed by, and it's reggae night. So you know it's just like reggaeton night. So you know it's just like you hear the music and you not if you a dog like if you a guy and you a dog and you hear the music, you're not even asking to dance. You're just pulling up behind them like hey. If you're not watching the video, I recommend it on YouTube. You just walk. So I got 2 guys already doing that. And then shorty. So one of the guys started doing it, and then she goes like, oh no, I'm with him. Points at me. So in my head, I'm like, bang. I'm ready, like, this is mine. Bull was like, all right, cool. First guy was cool with it. Second time around, we walk into the back. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you come with me? I'm like, yeah, bang. We walk in. Bro, dude like reached out. Was like
grab shorty by the arm.
And then I'm just like,
I'll be doing that.
And the thing is, when I'm with her, I'm like, I'm not even trying to talk to her. I'm just cool with her. That's just somebody I'm mad cool with. So I'm just like,
but like she didn't even want to talk to them.
But she didn't want to talk to nobody. So then reached out, grabbed by the arm, all that, and then I put my hand on there and I was like, bro, that's me.
You gotta just dap him.
I was like, yo, that's me, bro. And then he was like, oh, my fault.
Oh, my fault, yo, she bad.
Yeah, and then boom, go to the bathroom, right? So Lot 45 has like 8 different stalls. It's all like unisex or whatever. Boom. So she go into one of the stalls, come out, and then I go into the one that she went into, take a piss. I come out, another dude talking to her. I'm like, bro. So you can imagine at that point, I don't look to fight, but at that point, I'm like, yo, you the 3rd guy in 10 minutes, bro. Yeah. I'm like, bro, she with me.
The thing about that though, like, if we had like a reggae fest or reggaeton, whatever, and like, you know, you dancing, like, as long as shorty is not getting daggered, like for me, as long as she's not getting daggered, like, she could dance with other people, like, exactly. I don't care, cause me, like, if the people who know me, I be wildin', I be like dancing like all night.
I seen you holding the hookah, dancing.
Yeah, I seen you. I be wildin', so.
We need to get that video, throw it up on the YouTube real quick.
Yeah, facts. You gotta put it there.
But stories be lit, bro.
Facts. But my thing is, like, if I'm doing that, like, I shouldn't be tight if she's doing that the same thing, you feel me? Like, as long as there's no, like, OD dagger or whatever, that's the case, then I'm good, you feel me? But other than that, it's like, you gotta live like that, bro. Like, when you go out, not everybody knows y'all two together.
Yeah.
You feel me? So niggas trying to talk to bet you can't get that.
They be. Luckily, everybody at Lot 45 when I was like, bro, she with me, or when she would be like, oh, I'm with him. Everybody was cool. All right, that. They be niggas that really just don't care, bro. They'll try it again,
bro.
And in my head, I'm just like.
But that's on the shorty thing to
But then that's when it's out of our hands at that point, because then I'm not trying to fight everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight. Period. I'm washed.
There was one night that we went to Lot 45 and it was I was with Shorty and you were with Actress, and then they were at the bar, and when I went to go see them at the bar, some dude was buying, some corny dude, he was like buying them a drink. And I was like, in my head, I was like, alright, buy them a drink. I gotta buy them a drink.
Yeah, go ahead. Nah,
I then got behind Shorty, and my man was still buying her a drink. And I was like, alright, we about to dip.
You want too, bro? Like
you get her lip for that shit.
And that happened. And then obviously he didn't do anything.
I don't know. I think the best way to maneuver when you go out with your girl or when you go out with a shorty, it's lit to go out. If y'all going out, y'all two, then I always recommend go to a spot that you always kind of go to. So
bro,
I don't care about all that, bro.
Because just you know the situation. But if you go to bigger crowds like Lot 45 where it's dancing music and there's nowhere you just stand and everything, you gotta go with a little bit of a crowd, bro. Cause then.
But that's the thing, you gotta know, shorty. For me, I ain't really cuffing too much. But if I were to cuff a girl,
allegedly,
I gotta
allegedly,
I gotta know her first. You feel me? I have to been friends with her, cause when you friends with girls, you know a lot about what they do and shit. You know how they move. You feel me? So once you're friends with the girl, and you know, I bet she's not wildin'. You feel me? Even when she's single, she's not out here thotting. So bet, then boom, it's all good. But it's if it's someone that you never was friends with, you don't know really too much the scouting reports on that.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta know the scouting reports.
Scouting reports. It's like the NFL combine out here, bro. You take down numbers.
Scouting report. Yo, bro, you killed that already?
Bro, copyright that. Patent it. Scouting reports.
Throw it on the shirt, all that.
For drones.
Gotta know the Carfax. You feel me?
Carfax.
How much mileage she got?
And I hope people get it's just us clowning. We know at the end of the day it's just all this is just the insecurity factor in us too. I'm just I like to think I'm making moves with a lot of the stuff I'm doing, but I'm I ain't shit. And then also with that's my biggest problem now with OG Shorty is just she always telling me about shit she's doing. Yeah. And I'm just damn, bro, what am I doing now? For every
what she doing?
She was a teacher, now she coaches teachers, to help them out when they're starting off. Now she working for the counselor in Brooklyn or some shit. She's in office, she's doing a fellowship over there, and she's making moves, and it makes me bro, I ain't shit.
But then that's that'll help you out to do your shit though.
And that's my thing with that's why I like older Johns.
Yeah, but then what it turns out to everyone wanna chill with us.
What you mean?
Every person that's dumped us in the past, they always wanna chill with us now, cause
I'm kind of making moves now, and then it's just I'm not gonna front, I don't want to feel myself, but I've been getting hit ups yo, I seen you doing this, that, and the third, you making clothes, and you working with this, and you working with that. I'm just yeah, but I'm not trying to chill.
His clothing line coming soon, by the way.
Facts, hoodies coming soon.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, I feel if you don't have anything to benefit from them, then fuck them.
Yeah, cause now that's how I'm thinking now. Back then when I was in obviously when we was in college, when we was in high school, or even early 20s, now I'm 25, I'm just bro, I'm not really trying to just talk to random Johns. That's why even with Miami John, that fell through, cause I'm just I'm yo, she was younger than me, and then that's not the end all, but I just don't want to I'm good. I'm looking long term. I'm looking to build that up, and then it's just
bro, that's an expensive lifestyle, bro.
And then she
spent
living
2 years just going to horse and
I got money, man.
Nah,
they got money, son.
Nah, we saved money. It was a bottle of Amsterdam.
You buy the bottle of Amsterdam.
How much was that?
Pregame at the crib, that's 14 cash.
Nah, 12 cash, bro.
After tax, 14 cash. You pregame at the crib. You get to the spot and you buy one drink, and that's it, bro.
That's out of principle, because you need a drink in your hand.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
And then the rest of the night you just drinking water.
That's a fact.
And the personal that's outside.
And the personal that you leave
I be getting played at the spots, because when it's some bad John working as a bartender, and my bros be hyping me up. They be like, yo, bro.
Those are bad friends.
You saw the way
Those
she
are bad friends.
She's like, they be like, yo, you saw the way she's looking at you when you order
Those are
that.
bad friends.
I'll be like, fuck it, I'm going back and I'll be buying 5 drinks. At the end of the night, spend like 200
That peer pressure.
I remember you did that, bro.
I went through a phase like that, but the thing is, that was when I was working at the group home, and I was like the supervisor. So I was making good money. I was like, I'm out here. But like,
oh man, you tipped her like.
It was at Lily's. I tipped the 20 cash, but then we got free shots after that. So it's like I basically bought the shots.
You was trying to kill, huh?
Bro, I was feeling myself at that group home because I was making good bread.
Oh, it's because we sold 2 shorties, that's why.
Oh, and that's a fact too.
You trying to get her number?
I was trying to talk to.
It was some Canadian John.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to some John.
From Toronto?
Nah, it was some John that was by the bar that we danced, and then I was just like, time to go flex real quick.
But then she was like, oh, we trying to go to karaoke, and then I was like, bro, y'all not trying to go to karaoke.
This is when you was not trying to do anything but horrors.
Nigga, Mill was probably like, yo, you got change for 1,000, my nigga, in front of the bitches.
Bro, I was feeling myself. I was making good money at that group home. I was feeling myself. But I'm done. That nightlife is finito. The only time I go out now is when it's like now that I'm trying to do a lot of like being out and like niggas making clothes, got other things going on. My boy Chaz DJ, alright, cool. I'll pull up, show support, blah blah, because I'm trying to put an event together and I want Chaz to DJ it. Yeah. So that's the connect there. It's the I heard the term for it today. It was like social. I think it was like social equity. I think that's what it's called. It's just like people just do shit for you out of love. Yeah. So like when I put this event together, Chaz gonna DJ it for free, hopefully. Yeah. Because out of love.
What is your vision for that event though? Like,
so I'm trying to do it for June 15th.
Bro, it's gonna be the Rolling Loud.
It's gonna
VX.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Rolling Loud of the VX. So I gotta talk. One of my boys, his cousin is the manager at Bronx Brewery, I think it was.
Shout out to Bronx Brewery.
And hopefully that's gonna be the venue if I can get that for the low. And then I'm just trying to put together like Bronx artists, other artists like. I got one in Brooklyn, blah, blah, and so far a couple of them is like, yeah, we'll do it for free. Then hopefully I get Chaz to DJ it for free. Then I talked to my man Amaury at Bronx Native, sell your clothes, come through. He said he'll help me out.
You can't be asking for bread, bro.
Well, selling.
I'm not trying
to. Is he gonna help sell your clothes or help selling his clothes?
He's gonna sell his clothes. I was gonna sell my own stuff on there too, cause I'm trying to put
Bronx Native, by the way.
Yeah, you got the.
Bronx Native.
So I'm trying to put fact, Bronx Native, gang. Boom. So you got like, I want to get a showcase of like a lineup, boom, right? I got a couple artists that are all gonna do it for free, just out of the love, just because they know I will do shit for them. Yeah. So build up that little social equity, and then I got Bronx Native selling clothes. I'll sell my stuff, and then now I just gotta find food places like Empanology, hopefully.
Well, like
put up, just like they will sell their food there too, and like stuff like that. And then ultimately, I think people will do it out of the love, just because it's like.
You better hope they don't flake, bro.
That's
the thing. Niggas be flaking out here, bro.
That's what. But I think once I get the venue and then I get the layout and I show people, cause to be honest, bro, me by myself, I can get like 60 people in there easily. Now you telling me if we put together a flyer?
Listen.
You telling me if I put together a flyer, advertise it a little bit on IG, swing it around. And the 60 people I'm thinking is not even counting the people that the artists are gonna bring in. Cause I got 2 artists. One of them got 20,000 followers. The other one got 15,000. And it's not a lot, but you gotta figure a couple 10s and 20s from their numbers is gonna come in. Bro, I can get 200 people in there easily. You telling me?
And then the amount of people Freddy gonna bring.
Yeah, and you telling me
you pop out.
You telling me we do $5 tickets for 200 people? It's 1,000 cash. Then eventually you make that money, and then I could start investing it into like the people that like the artists too.
Then you could book
and build those relationships, and now I can start booking, and now I can actually start like next time I throw an event. So let's say we do it June 15th, then boom, we do it out. We do another one in November. Now I can actually pay them niggas. Now I can tell you pull out, and then that builds the relationship up, and then.
But that's the thing. Sometimes you ain't even gotta pay all those artists. You can book one like, I guess you could say B-list celebrity artist. And then them other artists would be happily to open up for that artist for free because it'll put their names more out there. You feel me?
Or you get to talk to. I remember at the school I work at, Jim Jones popped out. Like he did a whole presentation. He came through and he talked about like kind of his struggle, all that. When I seen he was popping out, there's people that like make music, they're like staff in the school. Yeah. They was mad hype. They got to talk to him, and anytime you get to talk to those people and like, cause Jim Jones is like
he been there, he done that.
His net worth like 10 million, something like that. I remember looking it up. My man was wearing like 300,000 on him, the chains and all that, and it's like somebody that made it in music. Regardless if he's hot now, it doesn't matter. He was high at one point. Dipset ran
early 2000s.
Yeah, Dipset ran that shit. So it's just like you got to talk to him. You get to hear the just the perspective and like they grind and they come up, and that's just a relationship you build up. That's why I remember like anytime I see anybody like a Maudi from Bronx native, just the people that work at the Bronx Brewery, whatever, blah blah, like you just show love. You just gotta show love, and then they'll remember that.
That's the thing. I feel like people who are trying to hustle and do these things, they don't know how to just get out there. You feel me?
Yeah, we good. But yeah, and it's just like that social equity is real. When people just do shit for you out of love, and it's just like, and everybody trying to do something. That's one thing I've noticed as I've gotten older. Like whether you're trying to be a photographer, do video, rap, make music, etc., clothes. Everybody trying to do something.
But a lot of people don't know how to take those steps. You feel me? Like to get there. Like, let's say they have content, but they don't know how to push it out there because their marketing is wrong. Or let's say they have these ideas, but they don't have the content. I feel like a lot of
people
don't even
know how to execute. Just start it, and that's the hardest thing I've learned. Is just starting it.
There's a lot of people with trash content too. That they need to know that.
Yeah, but listen, I still respect those people because they still putting shit out there. Like you got,
it's a balance. It's a balance. It's like because
you need to know
the people
that's not
yeah,
it.
But there's trash people doing trash shit out there who's made it. You feel me? Like I don't want to name no names, but there's niggas who got clout who are trash, bro. It's all about how you put yourself out there.
I think the trash stuff hurts if you making like clothes. So like if your hoodie is trash, then don't make the hoodie because now you're just losing money. But then that's the problem if you don't have people in your circle that can tell you when it's whack and when it's like really popping or not, because it's just like that's just a bunch of people that just like, oh yeah, that shit is fire, and then it's just like.
And that's another thing reason why we trying to start up more of this podcast is also to bring in people who are doing these things, who are acting, who are rapping, who got make business moves, whatever. We're trying to bring them in as guests to talk about what they're doing to take their steps in life, and hopefully, the audience who are inspired by that could do the same.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then we got a couple guests coming through. We're gonna have hopefully people that are like I said, I got a boy that he quit his job last year in the beginning to do music full time, and he's still doing music full time, and he's surviving off that.
He's surviving.
Like he has like his own, and like it sounds like he's surviving by like he got his own crib, like the regular 1-bedroom apartment. Which if you're not from the city, that shit is hard. That is hard to get an apartment. Right. So, but he has his crib, he's paying his rent, and he's living off his music.
And he doesn't, and like what I'm pretty sure he's not like fully out there, but like
he not.
That's the thing. You ain't gotta be a superstar to be making it. Like you feel me, to live off of what you're doing.
There's a foundation that you gotta build, and hopefully. That's what we want to do too with the podcast, is start bringing people on that are just gonna, and not just rappers, bro. Like you got people that just make content like video and clothes and stuff like that. Freddie got a boy that works in finance.
Yeah.
And then I'm real cool with a lot of teachers at my job that are super cool that will come through and definitely spit game and how to just hustle, how to just get to wherever they got to or they're still trying to get to, and then that's what they're doing.
Especially here in New York, because it's hard out here, man.
Bro,
it's hard out here.
I heard some shit from my boss the other day that made me think. He was like, yo, because he runs like the after school program I work at. Yeah. And then he also has another job on the weekends. Yeah. And then he's trying to find a third stream of income. And it's just like, yo, if you live in New York City, you need at least 3 incomes.
That's a fact.
You need your main job, like your 9 to 5. You need the hobby that gets you money. So like if you take pictures.
Like a freelance thing?
Yeah, like a freelance thing, boom. And then you need a third source of income that you don't have to look at it at all. It's just bringing in money. So we talking like stocks, we talking like real estate, we talking like money and stuff like that. And it's just, and hopefully I'm going to get him on the podcast so he can talk about, because he's about to invest in real estate. And he's looking into getting a barbershop and a laundromat and shit like that. And just shit that like, you don't have to think about it, but every month you're getting a check.
I need some pointers from him because it's hard, like, especially for me, recently just graduating from college, $30,000 in debt. Like, it's hard to...
You don't know nothing about that, bro.
What's your number?
Bro, they hit me with an email.
That good debt?
Bro, they hit me with an email saying, oh, I see you just recently graduated. You got a little grace period, but in July you got to start paying us back. Yeah,
you got that 6 months.
I'm like, God damn already, bro. And July's right around the fucking corner, bro.
Nah, so yeah, that's that 3 source of income, that's the grind. So that's the grind I'm trying to do now, where I got my 10 to 6. Yeah. And I do what I like to do, which is working with kids, and then from 6 to 1 in the morning, I'm working on the other stuff. And then eventually I'll have enough money where I can start looking at stocks, start learning it, or even really looking out to, get property, bro, because that's the only way you survive in this world.
That's a fact.
You gotta have property.
Real
You gotta-
estate, that brings in wealth if you know how to do it right.
Yeah, and it's
I wish schools taught us.
Bro,
schools not gonna
instead of,
teach us that
giving
shit,
us
bro.
dumb
that's
classes,
that's why you gotta
like
watch
music class. And
the Killer Mike
um,
shit on Netflix.
Yeah,
Trigger warning.
that's a great document.
And he
documentary.
and he talks about it in one of the episodes because he goes to like a middle school and he's just like the kids is like, I want to be president. He's like, you're probably not gonna be president, but you should learn how to fix his sink.
Yeah,
you should learn how to
like
fix his door.
trade
And-
school.
Yeah, because like even though I think that's the wrong approach for certain like situations, but bro, the demographic I work with, I got like kids who as much as I hate it, I know they ain't gonna be shit, and I'm trying my hardest to open the door for them. I'm like, yo, you gotta find something you like to do and figure out how to monetize that, how to make money off that, because, bro, you 15, 16 in the 8th grade, and it looks like you're just gonna age out, and then eventually, hopefully, you get your GED. And the thing is, like, I know the circumstances because I grew up in the hood too, and I know all that, plays a factor. But it's just like, people don't care. Ultimately,
No,
like,
they don't.
I hate to say that shit, but people really don't care.
Not
People
only that is that they
grow
get
up.
comfortable. They also like people get comfortable where they at. So
Yeah.
like, a lot of people have these hopes and ambitions, but then when they like after like a year of working at like a regular job, like let's say at Starbucks or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're happy, you're happy. But those people who wanted to do something, but they're comfortable with this,
And
they
you
just
can't
not
do that
going.
forever. You can't be a
They
barista
can't
forever.
learn. And that's the thing, man.
And it's just that, bro. And and the crazy thing is, we live in an era now in 2019 where it's hard because everybody's doing something. Like, so you gotta compete with multiple
Congested.
people. Yeah,
Like
you gotta
with the
compete.
music shit, everything is congested, bro. There's so many people doing the same shit.
It's hard, but at the same time, it's easier than ever because, bro, you can run a whole business from your phone.
Yeah.
Like, that is wild.
That's
Like,
true.
So at the end of the day, it's all about kind of just hustle. How bad you want to do it, how bad you want it, and also you gotta try to tap into like looking at a market where it's just like, nobody really doing this,
So I need to go and do
so
that.
I need to go do that,
Yeah.
Or people maneuver different.
It's so hard to be unique,
Yeah.
bro. And that's why we've talked about this podcast for a little bit, but I wanted to really get into it because like everybody's gonna be like, all right, but y'all got a podcast. Everybody doing podcasts, bro. There's nobody doing a podcast. Our demographic,
Our age.
demographic,
Our
honestly,
age.
like that's really, and then we'll talk about the bullshit like we did with girls, and we'll talk about all that shit because it's always still insightful. Like we talked about OG, we talked about all these girls, but then at the end of the day, we still shedding light on the fact that that's an insecurity factor on us that we gotta work on, and that's niggas is working. We not perfect, we working every day.
We keep it
But then
in
at the
mind a
same
little
time, we driving this second side of the podcast where it's just like we don't have the guests. But they're gonna come through and they're gonna teach us and they will help us learn and help us grow and help us how to like maneuver through it. And then at the same time, I think once we drop the IG page with the podcast too, coming hopefully tonight,
Follow back.
Bro, that's gonna be,
we can build up that little community.
Us three, bro. My ratio looking nice. I'm like,
Now we can build that community up.
Uh-huh.
We can build that community where people can just reach out to us and we can reach out to them back, and then we all help each other get.
It's
to
all
that
love.
level. Yeah,
It's all love, y'all.
It's hard out here, bro.
It is.
It's hard out here.
But that's the thing. We just gotta keep hustling, and hopefully, our hard work will pay off in the end. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, I got everything I had to get out.
It's me too.
yeah, I think we can wrap it up.
Yo, so y'all want to drop your little socials, you feel me? Brandon, drop your IG.
Social, IG, based, BASED_Brandino on IG. That's about
Yeah,
it.
follow me on IG, Moroccan Poppy. You feel me?
Follow me, you feel me? Emil Cutter, AMIEL_CUDDERR. Dropping hoodie soon. Dropping a video for my man J Prop soon. Follow him.
Also, if you tuned in for this long and you're at the end of this video, watching this on YouTube, please make sure to look at the the little links at the bio. We're playing music. We have music from various artists that we fuck with and we like the songs to hear. So listen to that too.
And also, if you got stuff you're doing, clothes, you do photography, you
Hit
do
us
all
up.
that shit, hit us up and we'll
us up.
throw it up. And like, I'm not trying to act like we can put you on, but we just gonna show love and we just gonna try to help as much as possible.
Apple Music, Spotify coming soon. Audio coming soon. YouTube.
And they
all
gotta
that.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe,
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that.
Links to all that's gonna be on our IGs. We gonna spam it and we gonna grow this up.
Thank you for watching episode 1.
Gang gang.
Hey.